this frame, because the frame is really cool. And I think what's good to know is how to, let's just take a piece of 7x7 stencil card. This is great gear. And we can always cut it back. And then I'm going to use my stamp. There you go. And I've mounted it on one of our mega mounts. This is a 5x5 mega mount, often 4x4, this time 5x5. So let me find a good ink pad. Right, 7-2. In Barbara code, that means July. It's the second one I've cracked open.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It's frightening, isn't it? Guess what that one is?
The first one you cracked open. 7, yeah.
Boom.
First one in July.
There is a system here.
Right. Now, technically the geisha stamps have sold out, I'm afraid, but we're going to put the stencil card on the screen so we can continue the demonstration.
Thank you very much. The stencil card is well worth having. Let me just show you here while Martin...
Oh, sorry. I was helping tidy up. There we go.
The stencil card is marvellous.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, you get 2 packs of it. It's just the best. It's great for ink, for paint, for gesso, gesso.
Do you know what? It feels quality, even in the pad, even in the packaging, it feels quality. That's crazy.
And you know, when I'm always using, I've said it before, these little toppers.
Yeah.
Right, this was so interesting. You would have loved this show.
Right.
So a couple of weeks ago, because we guillotine this, that is that quartered.
Okay, right, yeah.
So at home, because when we use toppers, let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
Like that, right?
Oh, yes,
little, see, like so they're perfect for a little front centerpiece, aren't they? Right. So I said, well, listen. Everybody at home knows that you cut that into quarters, you get this. I said, why don't we
just do it for them?
Exactly.
And there they are. Okay.
And then it blew the doors off. And I thought, it just goes to show, a crafter is savvy. They know it's so much easier if it comes pre-cut, and it's no extra cost. We don't charge for the guillotining. It's the same price.
$8.99. $8.99. $8.99. 163-246. We've actually, you've done all the hard work for you. Yep. So these are the 3.5 by 3.5. 200 sheets of them.
It's good gear. Awesome. It's really good gear. And I know I'm not going to get to this demo, but I'm going to show you.
We've got 9 minutes.
Okay, cool. So you can see that the inside of this isn't actually, it's not a stamp. Yeah. So you could stretch this as well. You could make this oblong if you wanted to. But just for the sake of argument, I've left it round because then it fits the mask. Okay, so inks up well, turn it round, bit of wiggle room, so we'll stay in the centre because we can always trim it back, and plant. And then we're going to just push. If you've got, what are they called? Stamping platform? Ideal, really. But I don't use a stamping platform, not yet. One day I will, but for me, I'm not saying I'm a purist.
No.
I just...
The way
it's the way I'm used to crafting. Exactly.
If you're brand new to stamping, you'd probably buy a stamping platform straight away.
Yeah, but I often think that you get a better impression this way. Okay. But now, famous last words. You watch now.
There you go. It's perfect.
I rest my case. Right, so you can see here we've got this lovely frame. Okay, and now what we want to do, let's have a look at the so how do we get this round here? Okay, a little bit of basic, we stamp it onto a bit of copy paper, right? We cut out on the inside. This is a homemade mask, and then I'm just going to, because it's just easy, like, so you hold it like that. Now I'm covering up the outside, and now I can take my so you can put it in you can tape it into position if you feel you need to, or just hold it there. I'm speeding. Right, so this is what happens. You take shortcuts and then it goes wrong, doesn't it? It goes wrong. So what we're going to do is hold it in place properly so that when we turn it over, go like that with a bit of low tack masking tape. Less haste, more speed. Right, and then we're going to use our, take that out of the way. We're going to use our stamp. Let's have a look what we've got first. Okay, so I'm going to turn it round that way so I can see. And now I'm going to stamp, because this is obviously the top of the picture. So I want to pop a little bit of like that. maybe I want to put another little bit of... See, you can put it all through here. There's another little bit there, depending on whether I'm using... So now it depends entirely. Am I going to use the geisha? Might put the geisha in first, mask her off. You see what I mean? So you can use this little stamp.
Yeah, luxury of choice that you've got, isn't it?
Yeah, but once you could go all the way around here, do all that. See, when you lift that off, obviously you've masked it off. Simple technique. Okay, but it's nice to know. So now you've done that. Let's have a look. Also, this is this one here. So how do we put that sunset in? Well, let's have a look. So when the sunset comes to you, it comes like that.
Right.
Okay, there you go. That's what happens if you press really hard. See how it went wash? Right, look, squelch. No. But that's how it works. Right, so you've got two things that you could do. Let's just take a tiny little stamp like that and pop that up there.
Oh, yeah. Right. So it doesn't rock.
Anti-wobble device, we call it.
Anti-wobble device.
Right, so have a look. Now if I press into the ink and then I go like that, it can't wobble.
Look at that. Genius.
How easy is that?
Yeah.
There's your difference. So now you decide where you want to put your sun. Your sun. I couldn't decide what it was. Sun.
Big red thing, yellow thing in the
that's
sky.
it. And then you decide where you want to put it. I'm going to pop it there.
Quite low then.
Oh, the joys of transparent stamping.
Yes, definitely,
right?
yeah.
So then I can do that and my sun is exactly in the right place.
Okay.
Right. Then what I need is a ruler, and we have these on the show also. These lovely pens. These are well worth having.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind my saying so, Martin.
Don't mind at all. Are they different size nibs?
They are.
The same?
There are 7 different ones.
That's the important thing.
The price is superb.
How much are they? £11.69
for the
price.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 0.5, which is 0.005, which is 0.2 of a millimetre. 0.1, which is 0.25. 0.2, which is 0.3. 0.3, 0.35. 0.4, and 0.5, which is 0.45 mil, and then you get a 0.8, which is a half a mil.
There you go.
Different size nib, but
very
fine.
Very good. And
very fine.
Top tips. We use these in the shack show. We've got to have these. Right, because when we ink up, we use a pencil, and then when we want to transfer to our best. Right, the thing about these, let me show you, is that they are very fine. So I'm using here an 01, which is our sort of go-to. 01 and 005. I'll go to this one and the one even thinner.
Right.
And you don't want to press too hard. And what you'll find is, sometimes if you press too hard, it's like you just pull. You don't press, you just pull, right? And so what I'm going to do now is take my ruler, and I'm gonna just add a water line, okay? And I'm gonna start in off so I'm gonna go to that end there. So let me just go in here like that, and then I'm just gonna come down. Do you know, I wish I had my other glasses. Right, and I'm just gonna go like that and then stop. There you go. Isn't it true? Yeah. There you go. So you can't see where the stamp started and the ink took over.
Quick question.
Yes, love.
Right. So during COVID, did you do any Zoom shows on Hochanda with from the shack?
No.
No. Because you need to do.
We used to do a lot of.
We need you in the shack one day, actually crafting in the shack.
Oh, you'd love it.
I think we should do that one day.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment we're doing some beautiful bees, and it's just really nice.
It would be nice one day to do a show where I'm here, you're in the shack, and we do it like that.
Would you fancy that?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and the thing about the shack is, I mean, we always meet on a Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But we could do that anytime. The shackers are flexible, aren't we, girls?
Yeah,
boys?
Yeah. I think we should do a live show from the shack where whoever's presenting is in the studio.
What a good idea!
You know, like we have the lady from Australia.
I know what you mean.
You know.
Well, we used to do that when we were in lockdown. We used to do all that. That's why we ended up with this sophisticated 3-camera gig at home.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, apparently yours was the best by a mile during COVID. So, yeah, we should be doing live shows from the shack, I reckon, going one a month or something, just to see you in your natural environment.
Nice.
Right, listen, we've only got a minute left. Can you believe it? I apologise if that didn't get finished, but then the stamp had sold out anyway. Plus, you are back at 7 o'clock.
Back at 7 o'clock.
For more.
And we're going to go to Tuscany And the hot air balloon. We're
There
going
you
with
go.
up and away.
Up and away. Obviously, this was a shack show, but we had the distinct honour of being able to launch the brand new